Hey guys, I'm here. In November 2004, US Navy pilots flying off the aircraft carrier USS Nimitz encountered something extraordinary. A white Tic Tac shaped UFO that defied the laws of physics. To this day, it remains one of the most credible UFO sightings ever recorded by the US military. The incident began when the USS Princeton, a Navy-guided missile cruiser, detected mysterious radar tracks. Objects were dropping from 80,000 feet to sea level in seconds. That's around 24,000 meters to sea level in less than a minute. An impossible feat for any known aircraft. So, two FA-18 Super Hornets were dispatched to investigate. Commander David Fravor and Lieutenant Commander Alex Dietrich were the pilots chosen for the mission. As they approached, they saw a smooth, white oblong object about 57 feet in length, so long as a football field. It looked like a giant Tic Tac and was darting above the ocean at high velocities. The craft had no wings, no rotors, and no exhaust, yet it moved with incredible speed and agility. It was almost like watching a fighter jet perform aerial acrobatics. But there was no pilot that they could see. Fravor later said that he had never flown anything that could possibly match that kind of speed and turn rate. He described it as being heavier than air, moving with great velocity and leaving no contrail. It appeared solid, like a large aircraft, but it just didn't make any sense, because it had no propulsion system that we know of. It wasn't making any noise, but they could tell that it was moving incredibly fast. And based on the way it was moving, they could tell that it was extremely maneuverable. According to Fravor, the object just kept accelerating and accelerating. So he turned to try to get behind it and see if there was anything back there, maybe an engine or some sort of propulsion system or even a wing, anything that would explain how this thing was staying up. But according to Fravor, there was nothing there. As he watched, the object suddenly shot straight up into the sky and vanished. Fravor later said that he assumed that it had gone straight up faster than the speed of sound, and that they couldn't see it anymore. At that point, they lost visual contact with the object. But the ship's radar operator picked up the object again, 60 miles away, in less than a minute. Fravor and Dietrich reported their findings to the ship. They couldn't believe what they had just seen, but their encounter was far from over. As the pilots flew back to the ship, they saw the object again. This time it was performing aerial maneuvers that seemed almost alien-like. It was rolling, pitching and diving in ways that no plane could possibly manage. Fravor said that it was like watching an aerobatic plane on fast forward. It looked like the craft was rotating very fast, and it appeared to change directions instantly. After about 10 minutes of observing the object, Fravor decided to try to intercept it one last time. But before he could get close enough to get a visual, the craft performed another one of its sudden acceleration moves and disappeared from view. But the most compelling evidence came when another jet flew through the object's flight path and managed to capture the now famous FLIR video. The footage shows a white oval-shaped object rotating slowly on its longitudinal axis. Despite its apparent size, estimated to be between 37 and 56 feet in length, the object exhibited extreme maneuverability, making sharp turns and sudden directional shifts. One observer noted that the object seemed to rotate like a large aircraft on a gimbal. The footage also seems to show parts of the craft's underbelly, but no wings, engines, or other means of propulsion. With multiple sources of evidence, radar, infrared video, and pilot testimony, all corroborated by trained Navy pilots and radar operators, the event is one of the most well-documented UFO sightings on record, officially declassified and acknowledged by the Pentagon in 2017. So, what do you think? Was the Tic Tac UFO a glimpse of secret advanced technology or proof of something not of this earth? Share your theories in the comments below. And subscribe for more of the world's most credible UFO cases. Thanks for watching.